So I fall to the ground and have a seizure. I start having these seizures and...
Today, we're going to take a look at Dixie D'Amelio's most disrespectful moments. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We are giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. First, Dixie D'Amelio recently managed to disrespect entire countries by deciding to straight up ignore the fact that there is a global health situation. The young TikTok star attended an enormous party along with her younger sister, CHARLI D'Amelio. The two were surrounded by friends and cameras at a giant party thrown by YouTuber Nikita Dragon to celebrate another YouTuber, Laray's birthday. The event was at a mansion attended by over 70 famous young internet personalities. It was also in clear violation of the global health situation precautions. Not a single mask was to be seen in all the photos and videos from the night. Social distancing was not even a remote possibility in the densely packed party, not to mention that there were hundreds of people outside the mansion waiting and hoping to be let in. People are suffering and dying from this global health situation. Others are doing their best to stick to government guidelines to slow down its spread. And then there's Dixie, whose actions are majorly disrespectful, especially to the doctors and nurses on the front lines. Fans were absolutely outraged by her actions and took to Twitter to ask the young dancer and other influencers to take things seriously. We can't believe the seriousness of the situation still hasn't hit her. Another significant disrespectful moment Dixie D'Amelio had was when her breakup with Griffin Johnson became tabloid news. The couple decided to end their relationship just a few weeks after announcing they were in a relationship. Ouch. The 19-year-old star had to deal with the fact that millions of people were privy to private facts about her life, even leading to a cheating scandal. People are continually stalking her profile, keeping the rest of the internet updated with whether or not she's following her ex and whether or not she's sad about the breakup. Makes sense that she would eventually lose her cool and lash out at someone. While most people get to live out their personal dramas behind closed doors, Dixie D'Amelio has to deal with both falling outs as well as keeping up a happy face for her fans. With Griffin, a video that seemed to show him trying to cheat on Dixie surfaced on the internet. Fans immediately began discussing what this could mean for their relationship. Additionally, Chase Hudson, a TikToker who's also CHARLI D'Amelio's ex, claimed that Griffin had cheated on Dixie multiple times. Never one to back down, Dixie made her feelings about the situation known by commenting ... on the video. This was a major diss to everyone who took an interest in her life, including devoted fans. While fans did come out in support of her, it must have been tough and embarrassing to have such content posted about her relationship. We don't blame Dixie for her reaction in this case. Dixie D'Amelio is also not one to shy away from dishing out harsh comments. Dixie called out fellow TikTok stars Addison Rae and Darianka Sanchez for hateful comments against her sister CHARLI. Dixie claimed that the two were acting out of jealousy and that her sister deserved better. Absolutely no punches were pulled as the young star stood up for her sister. While she may have had a noble motive, it's still pretty disrespectful to attack a colleague in a public platform like that. Her response to actions from a long time ago was very sharp and dismissive. It could also easily have backfired since Rae holds sway over a large number of TikTok fans. We can't imagine how embarrassing it must have been for Addison to have her alleged best friend call her out in front of millions of people. It must have been wrong because Addison Rae, who has her own TikTok empire, felt the need to issue a public apology to CHARLI D'Amelio soon after. Addison took to her Instagram to type out a long paragraph offering an explanation for her behavior, as well as saying how much she loves and supports CHARLI now. The punishment doesn't really fit the crime, since Addison didn't know CHARLI when she liked comments shading her. She wasn't even the one who wrote the words. She just liked them on social media. Dixie D'Amelio is clearly not someone you want to mess with, nor is her sister. Dixie's tendency for pulling people down off their high horses can get out of hand sometimes, leading to massively disrespectful moments. Everything gets even shadier when you remember that CHARLI D'Amelio's popularity can be traced back to a dance that she stole from another content creator. If Dixie's determined to bring up past mistakes, perhaps she ought to start with CHARLI's. Next up, we're going to take a look at why people don't think Dixie D'Amelio deserves to be famous. A lot of people on the internet believe that Dixie just piggybacked off her sister CHARLI's online success. CHARLI is undoubtedly the biggest star to come out of TikTok and has made her way into other areas of the entertainment industry. In fact, there may be truth to saying that CHARLI's success funneled a bit of the same to Dixie. Every member of CHARLI's family now has millions of followers on social media, including her middle-aged father. Given that her parents are not content creators like the sisters, it's safe to assume that people's interest in them is due to their daughters' fame. With people online calling her irrelevant and talentless, Dixie has lashed back through Twitter. She has been rude, dismissive, and outright savage. However, it seems warranted given the kind of comments she's been receiving. People even made TikToks accusing her of taking up space on the platform without actually contributing to the creative content on it. On the contrary, Dixie talks about how much she loves theater and that she uses her platform to showcase her own personal talents, separate from her sister's talents. Dixie D'Amelio has even gotten into Twitter fights with renowned writers and journalists over the issue. While it may seem petty to engage with haters, Dixie appears to have a lot of time on her hands to do just that. The reality show that is to be based on the D'Amelios is also seen as a result of the family piggybacking on CHARLI's success on TikTok. It has already been compared to Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We all know that the Kardashian-Jenner family got their fame only due to Kim's antics. It's actually quite disrespectful to milk such public attention when it's not earned. Dixie has used CHARLI's popularity to land several brand deals and even put out her own merchandise. Because of her sister's success, Dixie has been able to make her own millions and line her pockets. Everyone is reasonably confused about what to make of this, since Dixie herself accepts that she isn't much of a TikToker. She said that since the app is a dance-centered one and she isn't a dancer, it might not be the place for her. However, she has also maintained that she wants to use it to show fans her personality. But as far as we can tell, she's just been doing what every TikTok dancer does. So is Dixie just milking her moment in the spotlight for all she can before fans realize that there's nothing special about her? If so, it makes sense that she would be threatened by people calling her out for it. Last on our list is how Dixie D'Amelio opened up about how she suffers from PNES. An old schoolmate of Dixie said that she used to seek attention and pretend to have seizures in school. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Since the accusation, Dixie D'Amelio has opened up about the fact that she has PNES, or psychogenic non-epileptic seizures. While these may look like epileptic seizures, they are actually caused by psychological factors. On a super emotional Instagram Live, the young star said that this was an incredibly personal topic that she would, given a choice, not want on the internet. But since rumors were spreading like wildfire, she felt she had to address it. She said that she wouldn't fake a medical condition for attention, and that she even switched schools after dealing with severe anxiety and PNES. While our sympathies go out to the young girl for her struggles, she indeed showed no empathy in dealing with the rumors. She was quick to point fingers at old schoolmates, implying that the rumors were started simply for attention. Fans were quick to send Dixie their support and thank her for being brave enough to open up about something so private. Dixie also implied that she was ashamed of the condition and that she wouldn't have admitted to going through it if she hadn't been forced to. This is the opposite of an encouraging message for other young people who may be battling PNES themselves. If their idol is ashamed about PNES, young people will likely think that they too should be ashamed of it. In her attempts to stand up for herself, Dixie D'Amelio may have just done a lot more harm than good. We hope in the future Dixie is more forthcoming about her condition and open to helping others through her enormous platform, as she has done with the issue of cyberbullying. While Dixie D'Amelio's time in the limelight may look pretty ideal, it comes with a lot of behind-the-screen drama that most people fail to see. Dixie portrays an image of an innocent, sweet girl, and while most of her actions may back that up, she certainly has her low moments. So far, Dixie has handled the downsides of fame reasonably well. She's still one of the most successful TikTok stars to have come out of the app. She's been diversifying her impressive resume with multiple brand deals. The D'Amelio sisters have taken the internet by storm. Even if you don't know what TikTok is, you're likely to have heard their names. With all this limelight, Dixie is sure to make a lot more missteps along the way. As someone with a strong backbone, we're pretty sure that Dixie D'Amelio is here to stay. Anyway, that wraps up the video. Thanks for watching.